Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed and what the hell I do with.
Sixth story. Dwight Howard accused of forcing himself on a man. Doesn't deny the encounter.
But Harper then claims Howard surprised her by introducing him to a man dressed as a woman. Harper said the man called himself Kitty.
Dwight Howard's coming out tale is becoming more bizarre by the day. Reports that Dwight had gone to alleged all-men parties where Will Smith and Diddy were present began to circulate not long after Dwight formally denied allegations that he had coerced a young man into a threesome. NBA player Dwight Howard was charged in July 2021 by a guy for allegedly assaulting him at home and forcing him into a threesome with a male posing as a woman. In case you were unaware of this momentous event, at last, Dwight addressed these charges by saying that everything was agreed upon, even though he did not deny having had any interactions with the two men. However, the alleged victim's court documents state that Dwight is presently facing a civil rights lawsuit in Georgia. Meanwhile, more ludicrous claims against Dwight appeared on social media. Some reports claim that the actor belongs to a secret Hollywood club where wealthy guys take advantage of much younger people. As you are no doubt aware, Diddy and Will Smith were previously accused of something similar. Fans are now speculating that this rabbit hole may be far deeper than it appears. But what specifics of Dwight's relationships with men did he reveal? Did these interactions involve any other well-known celebrities? Let's analyze it.
Oh shoot, y'all heard about that? Dwight, they said Dwight was in a text messaging a guy. Who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, ugly.
Dwight Howard is the target of a lawsuit alleging that he mistreated a young man at his home. Although Dwight has replied to these charges by saying that people are strange for worrying about his sexual orientation, fans contend that this is more about his possible crimes than it is about him being homosexual. Court records obtained by Radar Online demonstrate that Dwight initially interacted with his alleged victim, Stephen Harper, on social media in May 2021. After they allegedly started flirting, Dwight allegedly told Stephen he was into freaky stuff and asked for explicit photos from Stephen, according to Stephen's lawsuit. In his complaint, Dwight said that he texted Stephen between May and July of 2021, including several texts that had explicit pictures and videos in them. After then, on July 19, 2021, Dwight invited Stephen to come to his house. As proof that he was present, Stephen produced text messages and an Uber receipt from that day. In answer to Stephen's allegation, Dwight admitted that they went to his bedroom, undressed, and, as he put it, gave each other a consenting kiss. However, according to Stephen's claim, another man stormed into the bedroom as they were about to lock lips. Stephen stated that this person was dressed like a woman and went by the name Kitty. Stephen claims that Dwight informed him that he would have preferred if they were a threesome with Kitty. Stephen turned it down because that was not what he had agreed to. Subsequently, Stephen witnessed Kitty initiating a sexual act with Dwight, but he refused to participate. But then Stephen claimed that Dwight started petting him in ways that didn't feel comfortable for him. When Stephen implored him to stop, Dwight stated he was going to do whatever, and Stephen said he would appreciate it. Dwight jumped up, towering over Stephen, grabbed him by the thighs, forced him to take off his underwear against his will, confined him, and engaged in non-consensual sexual behavior, according to Stephen's claim. The complaint alleges that Mr. Harper was in fear of imminent bodily harm when he was pinned down and forced to remain in place, while the defendant continued to assault him. Stephen alleged that Dwight forced him to do the same thing on him after the encounter when he refused to allow him phone an Uber and insisted on having Kitty carry him home instead. In Stephen's case, Dwight is charged with assault, violence, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false detention. Dwight responded by disputing the assertion that Kitty caught Stephen off guard and asserting that the plaintiff was aware that Kitty would be at the defendant's house before the plaintiff arrived. Dwight revealed that he, Stephen, and Kitty had had intercourse in addition to the fact that Kitty was a guy dressed like a woman. Still, he claimed that everything was agreeable. Along with his denial that he assaulted Stephen, Dwight is now asking for the lawsuit to be dismissed in its entirety. Stephen, Dwight's accuser, also claims that a man named Kitty threatened him when he was transporting him home after the alleged assault. In Stephen's complaint, Harper states that Kitty threatened to shoot him in the head if he didn't keep everything a secret. Even more concerning, though, are documents that Radar Online was able to obtain that show at least one of Dwight's 5 children was allegedly asleep in another part of the house when Stephen was allegedly attacked.
That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't gotta say anything about what you doing in your fucking house. It's your house. You ain't gotta explain that to nobody. No matter what they say. They can say anything. Who gives 2 shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed. And what the hell I do in it. That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't gotta tell nobody where I put my wood at. Since y'all wanna get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my shit at. Y'all just weird. If you wanna know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one. Oh shoot, y'all heard about that, Dwight? They said Dwight was in a text messaging a guy. Nigga, who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, ugly ass.
During an Instagram Live, Dwight answered questions about his sexual orientation and addressed the claims that he had assaulted Stephen. He also called out curious and odd followers. Dwight is right, though, when he notes that people become fixated on what other people do in their beds. After all, as long as adults are involved and consent is granted, it shouldn't concern them. However, this is obviously far more serious, considering that Dwight is being accused of SA. People also assert that they have a right to know if Dwight has ever committed a crime because he is a well-known person. After telling Christopher Williams, Puff, that he was sucking your **** for a demo deal, you handed him a check. To be clear, there isn't any concrete evidence supporting Dwight Howard's behavior. People on social media are speculating that these Hollywood guys are connected, though, because these accusations have been floating around them for years. Dwight Howard must have gone to these Diddy events, a fan claimed. Another fan said in 2023 that no rational person should be disparaging someone's sexual identification. If that's the case, though, I don't like it when people use their riches or social standing to intimidate others. But how do you feel about the way Dwight handled the accusations? Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like and comments. Also subscribe our channel for more videos.